Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been on a little hiatus for the last week and a half, but I had a lot of stuff going on, so I wasn't able to update everybody with how the channel's growing and how it's moving and shaking. We hit over 1,000 subscribers last month, so thank you everybody for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining the team. Thanks for being part of the party and part of the adventure. So I do really appreciate that, and I'll make sure that I do a March update video on how things are going and how things are progressing. But today I kind of wanted to talk to you about something a little different because it's been weighing on my mind about the Shelby GT350R. And I don't know if you've noticed lately, but prices are going through the roof on these cars. The used car market's insane. Prices are going up just like the housing market's going up with these low rates. But I've noticed on the Shelby, the prices have gone up by like 8 grand in trade-in value, which is awesome for me. But before we get into that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I always have trouble with that. The subscribe button down below, hit the like button. We're going to share a couple things with you today on what's going on in my head about that car. So, as you know, I go through cars quite a bit. I'm always trying to wheel and deal, move and shake, get things popping. And I've noticed on Kelley Blue Book and around the market, whether eBay, Auto Trader, the forums, that the Shelby GT350Rs have been disappearing. They are getting all bought up. My theory is that the GT500 is lacking some soul. And if you've noticed, a lot of our owners or GT350 owners went to a GT500 right away. And within a couple months, they went back to hunting down a GT350R or a GT350 because they said the same thing. The GT500 is fast, it's fun, but it lacks soul. It lacks what this car behind me has. So I've noticed about 3 weeks ago, trade-in value on a GT350R was right around 60, 61, 62 maybe. And now as you look it up, it's anywhere from 65 to 67K trade-in on a low mileage GT350R, including the one that I have. Now I bought this car for a really good price, and you can see in one of my other videos, you'll see that. I'm at the 6-month mark and I have enjoyed this car tremendously. It is by far one of the best cars I've ever owned. But with life and with COVID and with everything that's been going on, businesses and my business, and trying to get my wife into an upgraded vehicle as well, seeing that the market has shot up considerably on the Shelby, it's had me thinking, what's my next project? What's my next car? Do I build another car? Do I go back to a Sentra SER or a Pulsar GTR from where my heart is and grow one of those and build one of those to the extreme of like a time attack car? Or do I keep the Shelby, enjoy it, and enjoy having this really awesome car? But it's kind of hard when you got so much equity in a vehicle to not think about those things. To know that I could probably sell this and buy the car that I'm thinking of for free, for cash. So those are the things that are on my mind. I'm curious if they're on your mind as well, because there's been a lot of posts lately of people saying, why is everybody getting rid of their Shelbys? Is there something that I'm missing? Yes, honestly, it's the market. The market is dictating us getting rid of these cars or selling these cars because a lot of people might have had them for a while. They're in on them really good. And if you could capitalize on an investment that you've owned for a year, 6 months, 2 years, and make 10, 15, 20 grand, it's really hard not to. And unfortunately, a lot of Shelby owners don't drive their cars. Why? Tell me. I just don't get it. This car is so much fun. I take it to the grocery store. I take it to pick up my kid. Yes, I have a back seat in mine, but you know, I go everywhere in this car as much as I can because I enjoy it so much. So, you know, that's something that is weighing heavily on me. And I'm curious what you're thinking right now. You know, I've got a Shelby in the garage. I didn't know prices were climbing. Maybe I should think about that. You know, it's all going to raise the prices of our cars as we're selling them. And I checked on eBay yesterday, and on eBay there's a 2020 GT350R with 2,000 miles almost on it, and they want 90 grand for it. Holy moly. I mean, that's incredible. This is what we're dealing with right now. And trade-in on mine is 66K, and I've already had a dealership offer me 63 on trade-in for a Yukon for my wife. I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm not ready to sell this car. It's not something I've come to terms with yet, but knowing I have equity in it is really has the wheels turning. It's got the wheels going because I'm always wheeling and dealing, wondering what the next project is. And for me, with all the cool cars coming out right now, I really want to build a SEMA car again. I really want to go back to SEMA, and I want to do it with a brand new car because I think it's going to help the channel tremendously. And it's going to help us grow the channel and have you guys be part of the adventure. And that's what we all want, right? At least that's what I want. But I love you guys being part of the team. And these are things that are going through my head because I'm always wheeling and dealing, trying to figure out what the best deal is going to be, what the next deal is going to be, what the next adventure is going to be, next car that I can build. And it's just something that's been weighing on me. And it's something that the market is dictating. So take a look at Kelly Blue Book. Take a look at eBay. Take a look at Auto Trader. Notice there is no GT350Rs for sale in the area. I have 2 for sale in 500 miles of my location in Florida. One is 90 grand and it's a 2020 used. The other one is a 2019 with 8,000 miles on it. It's missing the front lip. It's scratched up. It's beat, and they want $73,000 for it. So the market is on fire, and it's not just with these cars, it's with every car. So if you have a plan to trade it in, you're probably going to be in the same spot. If you have a plan to sell it and keep that equity to go on to your next adventure, is probably the best bet. But just figured I'd share this with you. I want to hear from you guys. What are you seeing in the market? Has this got your wheels turning? Are you driving this car enough to know that there's 20 grand sitting in your garage that you could cash out on right now? It's something I think about every day. But thanks again for joining. I hope this was something that made sense to you and a topic that made sense and something that you've been thinking about, because it is a reason that the Shelbys are disappearing off the floor. And another reason is because they just stopped making them again. They said, nope, we're not making them. It's GT500. We did the Mach 1, which I think is going to carry over until the new S650 chassis comes out, and we might see another GT350 just because everybody loves them, and it is just a fantastic car. So again, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think I should do? What do you think you should do? And what's going on in your mind about your car, and whether you enjoy it enough to never sell it, or do you enjoy it enough that, hey, I might be able to get some cash out of this deal. I might be able to be sitting in the green, which is very hard to do in cars these days, unless it's a Porsche, right? So appreciate it again. Thanks for watching the channel. Brock Go Fast. I'll see you on the next adventure.